I lost myself in California. Wow.
Hi everybody, happy Monday. It's me, Vicky. How are you guys? So today I wanted to do a video update regarding moving to Pennsylvania. Update. I did a video like this about 5 years ago. Oh my god, 5 years already. Wow. Time sure flies. But yeah, so I did a video 5 years ago regarding moving out here to Pennsylvania, and till this day I still get questions regarding Pennsylvania. How is it living out here? And people are planning on moving and they want to know what it's like living in Pennsylvania. So I figured now that I've been living here for 5 years, I can definitely give you guys more information as opposed to when I first moved out here. I didn't know much about Pennsylvania. Okay, so I did a pros and cons list so that I don't forget, and I want to make this video as quickly as possible because I don't want to keep rambling on, you know. So for those of you who do not know, I am originally from New York. Yes.
Stop the games you've been playing, take that far. Yeah, you know you can't cause you got.
Yes, I lived in New York all my life, and moving out here was like a big difference. And I was skeptical and I was afraid. I did not want to move to Pennsylvania because I felt like I'm not used to the suburb lifestyle.
I can't count my losses. We ran out of good times. I'm yours.
I have the city girl lifestyle. That's what
Trinity. Please don't forget the
that's
team.
what I am, a city girl. I'm not a suburbs type of person, you know, because I'm not used to it. But I was afraid and I did not want to move here. So literally we looked at 20 homes before moving out here. We was originally going to move to New Jersey, but that didn't work out. So we ended up checking out Pennsylvania. To make a long story short, we found a home, we put a down payment on the home, ended up canceling and buying this house instead. So we ended up losing money because we already put a down payment on the other home. So this home is so worth it that it didn't really matter. So let's get started. So the pros of living in Pennsylvania. If you have children, this is a great place to raise your kids. This is a great place to, you know, the schools are awesome. I can't even lie. I love the schools. Most of the teachers are wonderful. I have not had any issues with any of the teachers. It's a wonderful place. The kids are happy here. So the schools are great. So thumbs up for that. When it comes to the neighborhood is very quiet. Something that I'm not quite used to because I'm from New York. So it's always loud and you're always hearing sirens and blah, blah, blah. You don't hear this type of stuff here. It's so quiet. It's so different. Okay. Number 3, this is a perfect place for people who are older to retire. This is definitely a place for retired people. If you are old, this is where you should live. Definitely. And there are a couple of old people in my neighborhood that I understand why they moved out here, because it's peaceful. Like seriously. Okay. No crime. There is no crime here. I have not seen, heard any type of crime here since moving out here. I've been here 5 years and nothing, no crime. And that's what I love about that. And you don't have to worry about people breaking into your home. You don't have to worry about people breaking into your cars. Oh my God, it's just a wonderful feeling to be free and not to worry about stuff like that. However, I still am skeptical because I don't totally trust, because you just never know. Because you got, you know, random people, you know, could come into your neighborhood and you just never know. Okay, so you always, that's why we have all cameras all over my house for safety, and we have other protection as well. We have dogs and other protection, if you know what I mean. Okay, and everybody in my neighborhood, we pretty much look out for one another. If we see something that's suspicious, we call the cops. We have our own cops. We have our own fire department, and we just call them. Boom, they're here. And it's kind of like a gated community as well. Okay, and as far as the diversity, people have asked me, is it diverse? it is diverse, but it's mostly, Caucasians, mostly white people, okay? Yeah, that's what everywhere, okay? And there are some black people. We are all over the place, like sprinkled around. There's some Hispanics. There's a couple of, it'd be like a little bit of Indians, and as far as Asians, not that much. I haven't seen any, but yeah, it's starting to. More people are starting to move here, and I'm starting to see more as opposed to when I first moved. It was mostly Caucasians. You know what I mean? So, what else? Are people racist? Well, racism is everywhere. There's nothing that you can do about it. I mean, people are going to be ignorant. People are going to not like you. There's nothing that I could do about it. It is what it is. And have I had an issue like that? I've had a few. You have a couple of people. You walk into a store, they look at you like, that look that they, that kind of look. Everybody who's people of color, you know what I'm talking about. That look like you're going to steal something, or that kind of look. I get that once in a while, and people just looking at you like, because some people really believe they're better than you, so they act like that with you. So it's just ignorance. I don't have time for that, so I ignore people like that. But other than that, I mean, there's some good people here and there's some bad. It's just the way it is. That's part of life, and it's like that in everywhere you go. There's no way that you can hide from it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as far as the homes when it comes like the price, it's a lot cheaper than New York. However, the home that we purchased is a little expensive due to the fact that I have a big family. I will never be able to find a home that is a lot cheaper because of the fact that it's pretty big. So if I had a smaller size, like a 2-bedroom, I have a 5-bedroom. So that's a lot of money. And then where I live, it's expensive as hell because of the it's a good neighborhood, put it that way, but it's an expensive neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to reveal where that is because it's, I don't want to put too much of my information out there, but in Pennsylvania it's pretty big. There's a lot of beautiful, decent, quiet neighborhoods. You have to do your research, do your homework. That's what I did, okay? Now, when it comes to the problem that I have here is when it comes to the doctors. It's hard to find a really good doctor because some of them don't care, okay? And that's the problem that I have, because they don't care. They're not going to treat you good, some of them. And another thing is when you make an appointment in August, you're not going to have an appointment. Let's say it's August and you want to make a doctor's appointment, you're going to have to wait damn near a month or two in order to see a doctor because they talk about they're booked. And then when they do, when you do have your appointment, they cancel on you, then you have to make another appointment, then you gotta wait another month or two. So that's what happened to me. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, thank God it's not that much of an emergency, because then they give you that option. If it's an emergency, go to the emergency room. But anyway, that's a whole different video. And number 2, they do not have any good supermarkets around here because it's like I can't find any. It's like I have to shop at Walmart or Costco's or BJ's or Sam's Club. I can't find. There's no supermarkets where in New York there was like, oh, there's tons of supermarkets, tons and tons, Western beef and blah blah blah. They don't have it here unless I drive 2 hours to New Jersey and find it there. And who got time for that? You know what I mean? There's not a lot of colleges here. And you have to travel in order to go to college. So my children, have to go far. They have to like stay in a dorm because you can't, there's nothing, there's like a couple of colleges here, but if you want to, depending on what your major is, you have to travel far and you have to leave your family and go away. And that is basically it, guys. So overall, this is a wonderful place to live. I'm happy that we made the decision to move out here because it's just, my life is great here. I'm happy. I'm at peace. I don't have to worry about a lot of things. Life is good. No, it's a little boring sometimes, but hey, I would rather deal with boredom than to deal with too much craziness going on around me, because when there's too much craziness, things happen. So if you are planning on moving to Pennsylvania, definitely would be a great move for you. If you really want the quiet, the peace, you want something good for your family, and you are an older person and you want to retire, this is the place for you for sure. This is where I want to die. This is it for me. I'm not going anywhere else. Okay, so with that being said, thanks for watching. God bless you all, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.